Hi, this is Grant Putnam Landscaping. I'm at Mrs. McKeefry's house here in Greenwich. We just walked the property. I just want to point out a bunch of things that we spoke about. All right, so we talked about tying the boxwoods this late fall with green jute twine, so you do avoid all these holes in the boxwoods. Pruning the boxwoods only once in June. Hand shears, no machine. Okay. So the boxes look as good as possible. Mulching, obviously where you need mulch around the edge of these plants. Possibly removing the two maple trees, which are going to damage the driveway and just grow too big for the area, and replacing maybe 2 or 3 other ornamental trees. Transplanting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Marissae viburnum to the left side of your patio area. Okay. It looks like purchasing 2 or 3 more green mountain boxwoods, and these will be 4 to 5 feet tall green mountains in here, and then removing these white pine trees. There's 4 white pine trees here. Okay, and then replacing those with a tree that will have nice lower branches, so you're blocking the view from the street. Okay, so here are the 4 white pine trees that I think you should remove and replace with, again, another type of evergreen. I would say you even do something like a hemlock potentially, or an arborvitae, to block this area. And that's going to cover from here to there is going to be about 35 to 40 feet, linear feet of coverage that you need. Okay. I'm going to recommend a tree removal company for you, but this tree also needs to come down. It's all rotten. Okay. Then there's fungicide sprays in all the crabapple trees. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crabapples here. The big one right behind the red brick. And then there's espalier crabapples along the sides of the house. We spoke about potentially kind of revamping just the front foundation of the house, where the deer have been demolishing the azalea. So that's going to be something that we could always sit down and chat a little bit more about in detail. But obviously we could fix that as well. On this side, because it's very shady, there's about a 3-foot wide swath of area in front of the boxwoods. All right, and it runs about 30 feet on this side, roughly 30 feet on that side, about 3 feet wide. So that's another area that you could potentially make some improvements. A plant or group of plants for the center of your boxwood is in here, all right, for interest. These are the hollies that would have to be taken out. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 larger hollies to remove and then replace with the viburnum from the front. Okay. So I'm gonna walk in here. These boxwoods in here are really not doing well. These might be on their way out, just so you know. All right, it might just be a mite issue. It's because potentially the other company didn't spray them. So we'll cross our fingers. We'll hope that, I think we should deep root feed the boxwoods this spring. And then we'll cross our fingers and hopefully that would help with this issue. Boxwood blight, just to remind you, is a major thing right now. So whoever does any trimming their property, make sure they use sanitized tools. So we'll give you a quote on that. And again, we're very careful about that. The 2 hornbeam trees look very healthy. Again, a lot of boxwood. 3 pear trees. Actually 4 pear trees here, which I think you'll probably want to have us prune. You got the one cypress over here. Okay. You might want to deep root feed that Norway spruce as well. And you've got Miskim lilacs, some lilac on standards throughout here. Here's more of those apple trees that need to be sprayed with fungicides. The one in the corner is not doing well because there's no sunlight, but there's 4 in here and there's 1 on the other side. This might be another area you might want to touch up the landscape design wise, make it look a little better. But this is all mulch in here, so we got mulch areas in here, kind of just on the edge around these boxwoods. I would do some spring seeding, so some seeding work just in the shady spots of the lawn. All right, to fill in some of these shady spots that are a little bit damaged. This is the kind of the meadow area. So you can see now where the meadow kind of finishes. Okay, this is the area that they're only gonna end up cutting the lawn once a summer with like a brush cutter. Inside this area, I have to use a little push mower. And as part of the weekly maintenance, we're also supposed to be cutting a path. I'd say probably every 3rd week makes sense. If you wait a month, it's just gonna be way too tall. So every 2 or 3 weeks, cutting a path through here, which we could use a lawnmower to do this. It makes a lot more sense than using a weed whacker. So I'm just gonna kind of walk this path. So here's the path that goes through here. Oh, it is pretty wet actually, so I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to use a lawnmower because it is actually very wet. You could probably end up using a push mower, a very light push mower to get through here. So this path goes around. This is the edge of the area that you'd end up mowing down during the summer. Oh, it goes back. There's like a little tree back there. And then the path then continues through here where I'm walking now. So this is part of your path. And then it really finishes right here. So actually, I don't think this is part of your path. So we have to get on the same page in regards to your path, but I'm thinking your path can finish right here. So finish right back there and then just go through here. That'd be your path. And if you need more, then just let me know.